Welcome back to Stool Stream Stadium for a continuation. It's heat number 3 of the obstacle course presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer alongside PFT commentator. I'm Jake Marsh. Now PFT, after today, we will have our top 4 locked up right now. We're going to start things off with Captain Cons. Now, there are some allegations of cheating in trivia.
He's a big cheater, Jake.
I don't know if he can get away with cheating here inside the Triple S.
Oh, he'll try. He'll try. Come hell or high water, he is going to try, and that's kind of appropriate for a guy that likes to wear his shorts about 4 inches above the knee. This guy, there are 2 things you're always going to get with Cons. 1 is a lot of gam. 2 is he's going to bend every single rule that he can find.
All right, well, we do have
big cheater, Jake.
All right, it is time to find out. Captain Cons. Here we go. He is off and running and finds an easy Tittleman's Crest down low. How about block number 2? An identical run. 2 easy blocks. Can he get one more to go? He's got one on the far side. Puts it over. 15 seconds onto basketball. First shot good. How about the long one? Bricks to the right. Getting both balls to maximize shot attempt. Second shot is pure. Onto darts. At 30 seconds and counting. A deep breath. Too high. Number 2. Way too high. Number 3 is good. Needs 2 more darts at the 40-second mark. He got one. He gets the other. 45 seconds for Captain Cons. First beanbag is short. Second one finds home. He's under a minute. 55 seconds and counting. First block out. Needs 2 more. In position to become our new leader. He has 26 seconds to work with. Block number 2 struggling. He pivots to another one. A Tittleman's Crest down low. 10 seconds to work with. Can Captain Cons do it? Finding one down the middle. Going to be close. Whips it out. Stops the clock. 1 minute, 18 seconds. The new leader in the clubhouse.
Why are you so excited for Captain Cons? It's fucking Cons. That's the most excited he's ever been, and he's recently engaged.
Captain Cons with the record run.
Wow, what a performance from Captain Cons. No cheating from him, and he is inside our top 4 right now, PFT. Yes?
Make eye contact with me, Jake.
I am.
Don't you lock eyes with me.
I am.
That's what I have to say about Cons. Frankly, I am going to put an asterisk next to everything that Cons does for the foreseeable future until he's able to make amends after that disastrous performance in the Dozen Trivia Tournament. Yeah, he was fast, but you know who else was fast? Ben Johnson. Used steroids, got popped. Canadian disgrace.
Moving on to Feidelberg. Is there any chance, do you believe, he can also put up a stellar time?
I don't think that Feidelberg has a good time in him, and that's not a knock against Feidelberg. I think the big question for him is, will he get the giggles? He's liable. He is susceptible to come down with a nasty case of the giggles. If that's the case, if he starts laughing and chuckling merrily on his own performance, he's going to get in his own head, and he'll have a great time, but he probably won't put up a great time.
So it is time for the 32-year-old to begin, and he's off with the Jenga. Interesting strategy, poking a bunch of blocks all over the place. Eventually finds one on the east side. Now one on the west with ease. Flips it up, puts it towards the middle, needs one more block. 15 seconds in. Going lower and lower on the tower. He's at 20, finds a Tittleman's Crest, gets that 3rd block, and it is off to the basketball.
Oh, fuck me.
So Feidelberg, a long rebound off of that first shot. Second one wide right as well. How about 3rd time's a charm? In and out. No good.
Feidelberg is a hockey guy, so I'm not expecting him to do too well here. Let's see.
All right, at the 1 minute mark for Feidelberg, and he is huffing and puffing his way through this course. He's like the wolf in the 3 Little Pigs.
Look at our cameraman Philly Mays there with the wide stance. He's not tipping over, is he, Jake?
I mean, if you have Feidelberg throwing darts at your face, can you blame him?
You can't at all.
First dart is good. Second one doesn't even make the screen. Third one is low. So he needs 2 more darts to advance. He's at the 130 mark right now. He gets one of them to go. Needs one more on or inside that inner ring, and he got it at 138. So a pretty good run at the darts, and now it's on the cornhole. He's played in a couple of matches here, and he is still breathing his way through this one. Let's send it down the stream and hear those breaths firsthand.
For a reason, I'm trying to conserve energy. I'm gonna puke.
Not the first time he's threatened yakking inside the Triple S, but right now, time is not on his side. He's above 2 minutes right now. Now taking some time. Usually on a timed obstacle course, Nick, you don't want to take some time.
Wise words, Jake. Obvious, but wise.
Suck my ass!
Couldn't get a lucky bounce there from one of the bags, and he is still gasping for air here inside the Triple S. That one does not sink, and he does not have kind words for these bags. He cannot believe that one of those bags did not fall, and his fellow Team Nightmare members are loving every moment.
That's a violation. That's a violation.
Heidelberg has to run back after all 4 bags do not fall.
Come on, man.
Now he's just playing for pride. How about that one? Yes, sir. He is not happy, trying to make up some time here. It's going to be close to that 3-minute mark. Gets one block down. A second is good. Needs one more. Gets it out on the right side and clocks in at 3:08.
You know, I think he got disheartened after that cornhole, and I would too, because it's pretty easy to do.
Were you saying not bad for when I'm like clearly one of the worst?
Donnie, 128, wow.
Well, you called that one, PFT. Feidelberg not only had some giggles, I think I'm out of breath just from watching him run this course after what just happened.
Yeah, call me Tony Romo over here. I guess I saw that one coming. I actually had no idea he was about to laugh. You can read fights like a book, though. It's not difficult to do. Up next, we got Casey. She was having a laugh at his expense as well, and I think that it's going to – well, did I step on your toes, Jake? Did I just start? Jake, what do you think Casey's going to be doing? How do you think that she's going to fare out there?
Well, we'll see, because she did giggle at Feidelberg while he was running. Now, does she get a taste of her own medicine? That's the question here.
I think she probably will. We'll see what happens with Casey. I think that at the very least we can all hang our hat on the fact that Feidelberg competed nobly without the aid of performance enhancers or any sort of other unfair advantage that he was taking advantage of, unlike his other 2 teammates.
All right, and here goes Casey on the obstacle course. Her first block, trying to take it out. And would you believe it, a 2-hand violation, not the first time she's done that.
Old habits die hard, Jake.
Needs to pull 4 now. That's 2. Looking at Spider, our official, who's got a bird's eye view of that tower. Do not mess with the man in stripes. Block number 3 of 4. Slowing down her pace a little bit. She's got 25 seconds and counting. Looking for that east side. Got it to go. And now, here is the penalty block for KC. Looking at the top half of the tower. Goes with the Tittleman's crest. Row number 6. Being cautious. Got it out. And 40 seconds deep, she is on to the basketball. The short shot, where a few competitors have struggled today. And Casey's first 3 shots, she's not too hot either.
Thank God she's wearing her blue light blocking glasses. I'm sure that helps out a ton in this competition.
She gets one to bank home. Now for the longer shot. A brick to the right. 1 minute down for the 31-year-old out of Dallas. Goes with 2 hands there.
Why?
I don't know why, because she is not close.
Is the ball heavy? Why?
I don't know. This is an interesting technique for Pop-A-Shot with a mini ball. 120 and still going. And she's actually gotten worse with this technique. That one swishes onto the darts at 130. First one wide right. Number 2 to the right. Number 3, I believe that's good. That is on the ring. Remember, on the ring qualifies. So she needs 2 more. Both of those unsuccessful. 145 and counting for KC. She misses the board completely on her first. Trying to run through this one. Not happy with her run. And Nick, dare we say a little bit of karma after yelling at Feidelberg during his run.
You love to see that, Jake. Poor Feidelberg back there. I think he has an oxygen mask on. I wish he could have experienced this firsthand.
More than 2 minutes down for Casey. I believe that one hit the 20-point mark. Unfortunately for her, we're not playing by points here. We're playing by target.
She really sucks.
She's not good at all, but she gets that second one to go. Still needs one more. Approaching the 230 mark. That was near a bullseye. Unfortunately for her, it doesn't matter. On to the cornhole. That one way too strong. Number 2 way to the right. How about third time's a charm? No, barely hits the board. All right, approaching the 3-minute mark for Casey Smith, saying some words that I certainly won't repeat on this broadcast. Nick, you probably will.
She say fuck or cunt, Jake?
One of them.
Okay.
3 minutes and counting for Casey Smith. Remember, Feidelberg at 3:08. She's just surpassed that number, so she will not be beating that. And now she's just laughing this one off. Sometimes when you're bad, it's better to just laugh.
Cons is back there perplexed, wondering why doesn't she just cheat?
There it is. Three more,
She finally gets the bag to fall down. Now 3 more blocks here to try to make up some time.
One more.
Casey well above 3 minutes, and she locks in at 3:28. She will regret that dart run.
All right, so you called it once again, PFT. Not too hot of a performance from Casey Smith, but now we move. Yes?
I was wagging my finger at her performance.
Okay.
Tony Romo again. What about Coney Romo? You remember that Coney guy?
Yeah, Coney 2012.
Did we find him?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna Google him after this. I'll take care of it later.
All right, so as PFT deals with that, we move on to our next competitor. He's actually a free agent when it comes to the dozen trivia, but in here, Frankie Borelli has made some statements on the ping pong table. He's a great cornhole player, and he's made some Jenga appearances too, so he's kind of got all of those skills up his sleeve.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff in this stadium, none of them particularly well, but he has competed in several events. Be interested to see how he does with the basketball. The basketball is roughly the same color and shape as his head and face, so wonder if there's any sort of symbiotic relationship there as he goes to cornhole. He strikes me as a guy that he does well at cornhole outside. He seems like an outdoor cat, not necessarily an indoor one. We'll see how he fares in the Triple S today, but I don't have high hopes for Frankie Borelli.
Frankie's pretty fat and ugly as of late.
That's mean, but we'll move on here. On to Frankie Borelli. 3, 2, 1, and off goes Frankie Borelli out of the gate. He actually didn't participate in Jenga either, but right now, you would not know that. 2 blocks with extreme ease. The third one, though, took a little bit more time, but he gets it out at 14 seconds. On to the basketball. Short shot. Good. How about the long one? Way to the right. Waits patiently for the rebound. Shot number 2 off to the right, and now he sees, oh, I have an open ball. Might as well take advantage. Number 3 is no good. Number 4 banks home, and it's on to the darts for Borelli. 35 seconds. First one's good. Second one's left. That third one, was it a bullseye? It was very close. He got the fourth one to go. Doesn't matter. 48 seconds. On to the bags. One of the best at cornhole inside the Triple S. 3 bags down. Fourth one long. And that'll be costly.
I just hope he doesn't do that dance he always does, Jake.
Does it to celebrate. He gets the 5th bag down. And it is on to the Jenga blocks. It's going to be close. He has 10 seconds to work with to pull 2 blocks. Oh my, we've got a photo finish. One more block, gets it to go, and he clocks in at 118, tied for the leader with Captain Khan.
What the hell is what's White Sox Dave doing in there?
Fuck! Dude, the cornhole just didn't, the first one didn't slide in.
They don't slide like the other bags do. That was good, though.
You were talking a lot of shit.
You were cooking. You were cooking.
I couldn't believe the first one didn't slide in, then it threw me off. I tried to throw.
Would you look at that, PFT? I think we're going to Borelli's after that performance. It is one worth celebrating.
Well done, Frankie. And more than anything, I think it really just tells you how unathletic the rest of us are that Frankie finishes in the top 4. I'm Googling Coney right now to see if he's still alive. He doesn't have a death date on his Wikipedia.
Which usually means he's hanging around.
To our knowledge, Joseph Coney's still alive. Somewhere hanging out in the Uganda Protectorate. If anybody out there has seen Coney, let's take just a moment to reset and connect with our viewers on something that's a little bit bigger than sports. If you've seen Coney, say Coney. Please help out, stop child violence, end child soldiers. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, PFT. All right, here's where we're at right now. Me, Donnie, Cons, and Frankie are currently the top 4. Donnie is in 4th place right now. If Marty can beat Donnie's time, which I believe was 128, he will move on to our final 4. The question now is, does he do it?
I think Marty's got a good chance. I mean, you saw him all March and April of last year doing Bush Madness, which was essentially an obstacle course inside his own home, similar to this. It was more of an analogy like watching him bounce all those ping pong balls off the pans. That's what I have to imagine a thought is like going through his brain, hitting his different synapses until it becomes a sentence that he's able to enunciate. Marty lives an entire life in a mental obstacle course. He is going to fit in here like a duck in water. He's going to fit like a pig in mud. He's going to fit in here like a child soldier in Joseph Kony's army.
All right, it is time to find out if Marty is up to the task. Can he get inside that top 4 and move on to our championship heat?
He's going to go out there and compete his heart out for all the rat dogs out there, hoping he's a double chicken dog winner. We all know what that means.
All right, here goes Marty, starting off with the Jenga tower. And he's off, looking for 3 blocks. The first one comes out with relative ease on that Tillman's Crest row number 4. Took him 7 seconds. Number 2, it was that other one that was coming out too. So an easy selection for Marty. Needs one more. Wraps around a little bit, finds it on the right side, and he got all 3 in less than 20 seconds. On to basketball. He's got 25 seconds on this short shot. Got it to go off the backboard. How about the long one? He puts it up. Too strong. Attempt number 2. Wide left. 37 and counting for Mush. That one, a friendly bounce onto the darts at 42 seconds. First start, a near bullseye. Number 2, good as well. 3 for 3 for Marty Mush. 55 and counting. First bag is good. A chance to make history for the Long Islander. 1 block is down. Needs 2 more. Second one good as well. Can he get 1 more? He's finding it on the near side. Gets it out. Locks in. New record. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Very, very impressive, Jake. I think familiarity is what the key to the match was. Handling those Jenga blocks, those are roughly the same size of his new teeth.
All right, and we have a new record holder in our final heat, Marty Mush. Wow.
Wow. Impressive by Marty. Some would say more impressive by me. Calling that right off the bat, had no idea that was going to happen. That's totally honest. Marty, number 1 in our program and number 1 in our hearts. We love him out here. Great job, Marty. You are fast. You are sleek. You are a steely-eyed competitor, and we appreciate you here in Stool Stream Stadium.
All right, so Marty inside that top 4. He's locked in, as is the rest of our final 4. Marty, myself, and Frankie Borelli, and Captain Cons.
You see and Frank Borelli?
No. And Frankie Borelli.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yes. Are inside the top 4 right now. However, Captain Cons, you're going to love this, PFT. He's been disqualified from our final heat. He will not be in attendance right now. So now we're down to 3. It's me, Frankie, and Marty Mush will run the final heat live on Stool Streams right after our cornhole broadcast on Wednesday, May 26th. What do you make of our final 3, and what do you make of Captain Cons being DQ'd?
It's just a shame. No one saw that coming. Wow. Wow, you think you know a guy. You think that, he's competing on the up and up. Everything's straight ahead, ready to go. Tough. It's a tough look for Cons. But you know what? It's summertime. This is Con season anyways. I'm sure he's got like 7 different weddings that he has to attend instead of going into the final heat. So good luck, Jake. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
You're an alpha, so you don't need any good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own. But yeah, congrats to all our competitors here. And hope that everybody stays healthy in the finals.
Absolutely. All right, so the next time you see somebody run this course, it will be time to crown a champion. Wednesday, May 26th, right after our cornhole broadcast. Be sure to make your cornhole picks. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time is when it locks in. Big Cat, Marty, Rico, Frank the Tank, they're all in action. Jeff DeLoe versus Robbie Fox as well. So we'll see you next time here from the Triple S. here on Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.